That's going to be a very inconceivable number.
That's gonna be way too hard.
What are we betting on? Oh, Homie
Okay, Holy Text, that's
okay.
perfect. All right.
In his next set, who is he playing though?
Who's he playing?
Who's he playing next?
Oh, that
Okay.
depends. He's like, I do. Yeah, you got notes, man.
Wait, is it Nair or fair in this game? Okay, there's an Nair. No, there's another one.
Uh-oh.
There's another.
Oh no.
Buttons.
Buttons.
He's got a good
Roy
good buttons.
has all,
Lord have mercy.
why is all his buttons so good?
So I think my #1 problem with this game,
Uh-huh.
they put the buttons characters and they just combined them with the sword characters.
That's pretty true.
In fact, every single buttons character in this game
is a sword character.
No, every single character in this game is a buttons character.
Whoa.
It's insane.
Maybe this is just a buttons game.
I love it.
I hate it.
I hate sorties and I hate projectile characters, but I love it in general.
Sorties is the best archetype in the game.
I mean, yeah, it's the most powerful. I just
They
hate.
have no general losing matchups.
Yup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or at least for now, while we all suck at the
While we all
defense.
suck.
This is
yeah.
actually
Carries
like
and stuff.
intense.
That's
Yeah,
all.
this is actually they're actually doing. Jarvis is actually doing really well right now.
He's got a percent lead, but keep in mind, both of them are at kill percent, so.
That is very true. And now we got
Cross up roll, I'm very ashamed, Jarvis. Very ashamed.
Yeah, very ashamed.
Very
Cheeser.
ashamed.
But we
Teaser.
got Hyper at ledge trapping, which is, in my opinion, part of the best, some of the best part of his kit.
Yeah, Roy's always been strong at ledge
Yeah,
trapping.
and especially Hyper.
Hyper
Yes.
also a good endorser for cross up roll.
This is brought to you by Cross Up Roll.
Brought to you by
The
cross up
crossover
roll.
roll.
Now that you can't run through opponents.
Yeah, yeah, that I can actually.
Back, you're gonna take it, and then the forward.
And then the forward air.
Right. Two-shot game. Throwback, Smash.
Jarvis mad good.
Jarvis mad good, and now his character actually functions.
Yeah,
so.
his character's actually good now, so.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Oh, that was
Crossing him up.
weird. Cross him up and it poked his shield too.
Yeah, that was very strange. Oh, we got that up tilt. It bothers me that that's his tongue.
Oh my lord.
I always forget about it, but like when I think about it, I'm just like, that's so weird.
Just don't think about it.
Yep. Anyway.
Anyway. I love the new aesthetic changes to Greninja too. Greninja's got an all-around buff.
Yeah,
The
he
cool
looks a lot
factor,
better.
the aesthetic factor,
Did they fix his up B?
what was wrong with it?
I remembered that it had trouble with some angles.
Oh, that I am not sure of.
Dude, remember when it killed like hella early, like pre-patch days?
Oh yeah, the skeet skeet.
The skeet skeet. Yeah, dude, that was something else. Man, there's Greninja like 5 patches in a row.
Yeah, Greninja's a cool character. I feel like they should.
I'm glad
Down tilt's
Greninja's
so
good.
It's got so
Yeah.
many. It's like it pokes. It
It has set knockback now, right?
does it?
I think
That's
so.
insane.
That's why. That must be why, because he always gets the follow-up no matter what. So
Yeah.
that's actually insane. Having a move like that's fast and has set knockback is always
And
a good thing.
confirms into like
And
a
forward air,
kill.
like, yeah.
Nair
Setup. That's
upstage.
wild.
That's always a good thing to have.
Anybody kept track of the Nairs? Because I sure haven't.
There's no way we could do it.
Yeah.
We're
that's
back to a
impo-
one-stock
that is-
game.
That is actually impossible.
Yeah, like
This is such
how
an even
many
game.
how many
This is so nice.
aerials Roy does. So many nairs. Oh, Hyper's moving.
Oh, yeah,
My
yeah.
Roy B. Schmoovin'.
Excellent call.
Moving.
Excellent call out on the anything that wasn't a roll in.
Yep. Because he was screwed.
Yep. So that last stock kind of evaporating for Jarvis, but the rest of it was so clean, so clean, so close the entire time.
Yeah, it was nice.
All right, to town and also city.
He wants big blast zones.
Yeah.
Big boy blast zone.
Also, the stage is very wide, so if he wants to kind of space them out with Shuriken, it works a little better.
Yeah, I would imagine that. Actually, I'm not sure if he would have banned FD. I would have banned FD against.
I definitely
Greninja,
would have been in.
just because I feel like that's Greninja's best stage.
Yeah, it wasn't Smash 4.
Yeah. Like he could low-key invalidate characters on FD.
Yeah. Like, it was very tough to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, at the very least, on this version of FD, he can kind of like dance around the platforms, kind of work his way around being juggled.
That's very true. Wow, like
Wow.
Jarvis was hitting him so many times.
So many times, and
And
he gets
then,
one
like, 2
conversion.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then yeah, Roy actually just brings you all the way across the stage.
Yeah.
If you get hit at 0. Or like any, like below 10.
And then that puts you at the ledge where you also take.
Or
some
also
of the big
take like
hits.
80. So.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, Roy's got a pretty solid kit. I mean, he's got a kind of a linear approach, but I mean,
But he's very fast.
very fast.
Yeah.
Oh, that hit him from behind.
When we
Ew.
start like mastering the defensive mechanics, they'll have to like press buttons more carefully. But
Yeah.
right now they can kind of just.
Like at this point, like while we're all bad at it, it just feels really overwhelming.
Overwhelming, yeah.
And look at how even this is. Like
And Jarvis, yeah, still keeping up.
every single time that one of them loses stock, they take no damage
Yeah.
and take their.
Water
stock.
is super effective against
This is
fire.
very true. This is very true.
Yes.
But steel is not effective.
Water? What? I don't think they have an
Water
interaction.
resist steel in Pokemon, so.
Oh my
Isn't
lord!
Greninja
Spectate.
also dark though?
He's water dark,
Water dark, that's what I thought.
Yeah, he's water dark.
but like he's got a fire and steel because he's got a sword.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, if Roy was a Pokemon, he'd be in big trouble.
Yeah, he would be in big trouble.
But he's not a Pokemon.
But he is not.
Okay, cross a bear.
He is a human being hitting this Pokemon with a sword.
How does he sleep with himself at night, knowing he's hitting this poor defenseless creature?
Oh,
Greninja
okay.
is not defenseless.
He's very much not defenseless. But speaking of defense, that was actually
That was a
good
nice parry.
It was a nice parry, but he didn't really get much off of it. I think he wasn't expecting Roy to stay up in the air like that, so he went for a down tilt. So another thing that we got to get used to is when we do get a parry, we have to realize how our positioning affects things, especially with the opponent slowing down.
Yeah, the traps.
Yeah,
Third time's the charm.
Yeah, third time. Oh, uses the nair to keep him off. Kind of smart.
All right.
But a cross-up ledge roll.
Yep, that
That
F tilt, be mad
Yep.
strong.
Still ashamed. You know, new game, new engine. People still cross the rolling. I'm very
Yeah.
ashamed.
Man, people did doing that in 64. Everybody be doing
Oh,
it.
that was, I mean, a risky high recovery, but Jarvis really wasn't in a position to do much about it anyway. Best of the 3 he had.
Yeah, calling out the spot dodge there. Going for the good old ledge pump.
Yeah, Jarvis has been playing disadvantage this entire stock. He's not really able to get anything going or take.
Oh,
Wow.
nice confirm.
That was.
Fair.
First hit, nair, jab, bar back air.
I wish I had kill
Or
confirms
that
like
might
that.
have been attack cancel back air. I'm not sure if he knows that tech yet, but that was nice.